World's Best Airports 2021. Hi friend, as you know, the life of a modern person is unthinkable without long-distance travel. Very often, the impression of a particular country is formed from a combination of various memories, including those from the airports to which each of us arrives. Some air harbours can rightfully be considered real attractions. If you are ready, then let us take a short tour of the best airports in 2021. Hamad in Doha, Qatar. Hamad International Airport is one of two commercial airports in Qatar, located in the capital of the state, Doha. It was built quite recently, in 2014. It is the base for the national airline QA. The entire airport covers an area of 500 acres, which is 1/3 of the area of the entire city. Since Hamad Airport is located in the desert, it has amazing architecture and design. It is made in the form of an oasis, and most of it is decorated with water features and decorated with tropical plants. At Hamad Airport, two runways have been built at a distance of 2 kilometers from each other. One of them is the longest in the region and the longest in the world, 4.9 kilometers. The second lane is 4.3 kilometers. The Doha Airport scheme includes 3 terminals. Passengers can move between them on a free shuttle that runs every 10 minutes. Terminal Premium is designed specifically for first and business class passengers. Anyone can use this hall by paying $39. Haneda in Tokyo, Japan. Haneda Airport is Japan's busiest airport and the 4th largest in the world. Passenger traffic is over 60 million every year. The port is served by 22 airlines. The airport consists of 3 passenger terminals. Terminal 1, called Big Bird, was opened in 1993, specializes in servicing domestic flights. Terminal 2, it has been operating since December 2004. Accepts domestic flights. It's an international terminal, mainly serves charter flights from Seoul, Hong Kong and Shanghai, as well as flights at night when Narita International Airport is closed. Terminals 1 and 2 are connected by an underground corridor. A free shuttle bus runs to the international terminal. Changi in Singapore. Changi Airport in Singapore is considered one of the best and most prestigious airports in the world. It has received more than 250 awards and annually serves about 70 million passengers. Domestic and international flights are operated by 61 airlines. Singapore Changi Airport is the country's main civil airport and the most ambitious transportation project in Southeast Asia, located 17 kilometers northeast of downtown Singapore. Passenger traffic is over 66 million people annually. Singapore Airport has 3 terminals and 1 VIP. Terminal 1, opened in 1981, is the oldest terminal in the port and was updated in 2012. Terminal 2 handles Singapore Airlines flights. Terminal 3 serves mainly flights of Asian airlines such as Vietnam Airlines, Sri Lankan Airlines and others. Incheon in Seoul, South Korea. South Korea's main airport, Incheon International Airport, consists of 2 terminals. The territory of the first passenger terminal is divided into 5 floors, 1 underground and 4 above ground. In January 2018, a new second passenger terminal was put into operation, consisting of 1 underground and 5 above ground floors. Terminal 1 has the main lobby, concourse, and Transport Center 1, whilst Terminal 2 has Transport Center 2. This vast territory of Incheon Airport has duty-free shops, and various places for recreation and useful pastime for passengers who are going to spend the night at the airport or waiting for their flights. Narita in Tokyo, Japan. It is located 76 kilometers from the city center, and most of the flow of passengers in Japan passes through it. In addition, this airport is a transit airport for passengers traveling from Asia to America. It has the third largest cargo turnover in the world, so private companies and government organizations use its services. Also, the airfield is the hub of such American airlines as United Airlines and Delta Airlines, as well as several companies from Japan. The airport has two large runways. One of them has a length of 2,500 meters and the second 4,000 meters, which allowed it to become the largest in Japan. The building has two main terminals, divided into south and north wings. In addition, there is a separate terminal for handling cargo, where 9 cargo airlines are based. Before boarding the flight, passengers undergo a thorough control of documents and baggage, so it is worth preparing for this in advance. Zurich, Switzerland. Zurich Airport is a commercial airport in Switzerland, the largest in the country and the main hub of the national airline Swiss International Airlines, also known as Kloten Airport. Located within the canton of Zurich, 13 kilometers from the city. In 2003, a general reconstruction and expansion of the airport complex was carried out here. A new passenger terminal, a parking lot were built, an underground railway system was launched to transport passengers between terminals. Zurich Airport includes 3 passenger terminals, A, B and C, connected to the airside centre, which houses duty-free shops and restaurants. Next to the airport is the Airport Centre building, which provides all the services for a comfortable flight waiting. There is also check-in counters at the Airport Centre. A, used exclusively for flights within the Schengen area, including Switzerland. B, serves both Schengen and non-Schengen flights. Each exit is double numbered with the letters B and D to separate passenger traffic in and out of the Schengen area. C, designed for international flights outside of the Schengen countries, connected by Sky Metro line to the Airport Centre. Heathrow in London, UK. Heathrow is located in the capital of the United Kingdom and is considered the second in the world and the first in Europe in terms of passenger flights. Over the last year, more than 60 million people and 90 international airlines have used its services. Currently, the airport's infrastructure includes 5 passenger and 1 cargo. The runways are located in the direction of London, which allows passengers to enjoy the view of the city from a bird's-eye view. Each terminal has luggage storage, shops, and food outlets for all tastes. Wi-Fi is available for owners of personal laptops. There are also stationary internet terminals, paid on the spot with bank cards. The airport complex has prayer rooms and services of clergy of various denominations. Hotels are located in the airport and in the immediate vicinity. The Heathrow Hotel Hopper provides a shuttle service to nearby destinations. From the airport to London can be reached by train, subway, taxi, or innovative mode of transport, Ultra. Kansai Airport is considered one of the most comfortable air harbours in the world. where passengers do not experience any difficulties, both during disembarkation, upon arrival, and during landing. The tiered structure of the building allows for quick transfers from international flights to domestic ones. The airport is connected to the big land by a two-level bridge, which, by the way, cost $1 billion. In the lower part of it, there are railway tracks, and in the upper part, there is a road. At the Kansai airport, the capacity of one runway is more than 25 million passengers per year. The airport complex is somewhat reminiscent of a very cozy urban area, with straight streets buried in greenery. Here are high-rise buildings and even comfortable housing estates for staff. And although the draft of the island has already exceeded 10 centimeters from the planned ones, the airport building withstands very powerful blows of the elements. So, for example, in 1995, it successfully withstood a 7-point earthquake, and in 1998, it survived a powerful typhoon with gusts of wind up to 200